Before this video continues, I would like to thank today's sponsor. Rust Clash is an online gambling website that offers cases, case battles, Upgrader, and Plinko. They now also offer crypto and cash withdrawals on their site, and when you deposit with cash or crypto, you can get up to a 40% bonus. Using the code on screen, you can get access to Rakeback. Thank you Rust Clash for sponsoring this video. Starting off with the external TCs. These are very easy to use. As you can see, destroying the ramp disconnects the external TC to the main base, and replacing the ramp will reconnect it to the base. Walking into the compound, you're going to notice tons of space for boxes, planters, etc. And you'll also notice 2 turrets on the lower end of the gatehouse to protect your furnaces from other players trying to loot them. Now, walking into the China wall, on your left and right, you'll notice ramp peaks that go up to give you full coverage throughout your entire compound. Inside the first double door, you're going to notice jump ups on your left with a peek up behind it peeking into the inner shell. Up the jump up is going to lead us up into the open core. Walking back down the chute and into the shell, you'll notice turrets placed all the way around the shell. These will kill any players walking or who've breached into the shell. Climbing up the ladder, you will enter the entrance of the base. Each side of the base contains 2 offset bunkers, both of them leading up into the open core, one leading down into the 2x1 and the other leading down into its own separate bunker. To open these bunkers, all you're going to do is place twig in the inner shell. Doing so lowers the stability, breaking the floors, and allows you to enter. Opening the other bunker will allow you to go down into the separate bunker loot room, where you can keep your batteries and most precious loot. Back up into the open core, you're going to notice 6 4-box loot room. This is plenty of storage, especially with the new loot box update. Further up the chute, this is where bedrooms and peek-ins to the open core are found. Through the double doors into the external wide gap peaks, you'll notice low doors and window frames, allowing you to crouch and shoot right through them. This is especially helpful with the new Rust update, forcing you to crouch when you shoot. Going down is going to give you a lower end peak that might give you a special angle on any raider. Up through the single door, you'll notice ankle biter peaks to kill anyone who tries to land on your roof. Jumping on the roof, you're going to notice 2 more vending machine bunkers. Placing a triangle roof will open and give you access to the vending machines, but forces any raider to destroy the walls. We're going to start off the build by securing our base location by putting our basic 2x1 starter down. Throughout the video, I will be upgrading everything to the final grade. Just upgrade accordingly. To build the bunkers, you're going to want to build a jump up on the right side. After you've built the jump up, you're going to place a triangle, and then off the triangle, a foundation, a triangle to the left, and then build out 10 more triangles forward. Once you've built out the 11 triangles, you're going to place a square to the right of the final triangle. Then you're going to delete everything that you just built except the final square that you placed. After that, you're going to build the squares all the way back. On the final spot, you're going to place a triangle into the 2x1. You're going to notice that for this to be built correctly, you're going to need the squares on the triangle to be pointed towards the base. Once that has been completed, you're going to destroy everything that you built except the triangle and do it all over again. Once you've rebuilt it all, you're going to place 2 half walls on top of each other, acting as a wall for the 2x1. After that, you're going to place a triangle roof like I do to make sure that it is connected to the 2 half walls. Then place a frame connected to the original 2x1 and a roof connected to what you've just built. Now the bunker is complete. To open it, place a ramp on top of the square foundation and the triangle roof will break. Now we're going to build a jump up to allow you to get on the second floor of your base. This will eventually turn into the external shell, but for now it's just going to hold a place for us to be able to get up top. You're now going to do exactly what you just did on the other side. Just follow what I do. Once both lower bunkers have been finished, we're going to build the upper bunkers. To do this, you're going to place a wall next to the triangle frame, place a triangle frame above it connected to the wall, a door frame to the left with a roof connected to the door frame. Now secure everything in with walls. If you want to place any jump ups or door frames, make sure to stand in the bunker when you place it. Not doing so may mess up the bunker. Once this is all completed, we're going to start the construction on the shell. Now we're going to build the entrance into the shell. Make sure the jump up on either side is on opposite sides. You'll see, as I pointed out here, this is very essential to the future build of the base. Now we're going to bring up the honeycomb one layer. Now, we're going to bring it up a second layer. Here we're going to start construction on the open core. When placing any roofs over the shell, make sure you connect them to the external shell and not the 2x1. This may cause later stability errors in the base and make it so you cannot place roofs later on. We're going to secure the inner peaks, making it so you can use your open core earlier on in the game and not have to worry about any players getting on your roof and shooting in. Now we're going to start construction on the wide gaps. To save my voice, I'm just not going to speak, and you're going to follow what I do. Now we're going to start construction on the China wall on the bottom of the foundations of the wide gaps. Now you're going to do exactly what you just did on the other side. Starting on the second construction of wide gap, once again, you're going to follow exactly what I do. Once again, you're going to do what you just did on the other side. Once that's completed, we can build up our wide gap peaks. In this version of the tutorial, I do the peak setup a little differently. You can do it how I did in the tour. I personally prefer this. Now we're going to build the jump ups onto the roof and the vending machine bunker / windmills. Once you finish construction on everything, you have fully completed your base. Thank you for watching.